ब्रह्मकुमारीज टुडे। आज हम ब्रह्मकुमारीज में आए हैं और आज बहुत ही ब्यूटीफुल इवेंट है। मिसेस मॉम जो हर साल हैदराबाद में होता है, ये सभी मॉम्स का गठबंधन है एंड स्पेशली एक्सपेक्टिंग मॉम्स एंड न्यू मॉम्स, एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम हियर। डॉक्टर शिल्पी हैदराबाद से किम्स हॉस्पिटल से ये हमेशा कंडक्ट करती हैं। आज हम ब्रह्मकुमारी में हैं, ब्रह्मकुमारी जी की जगह में, यहाँ पे जक्कूर में, and we are really looking forward to this wonderful power packed event। बहुत खुशी हो रही है और आज देखते हैं इवेंट में क्या क्या होने वाला है। ओके
And there are several things that we need to learn from her also. She had a career, she had everything in front of her, but over and above, she chose motherhood at the right time, and she's even enjoying being a parent. And she is content with whatever she's doing in her life. That is more important. We can have several career-related challenging situations, but to complete a woman's life, if she chooses motherhood, it should always be at the right time, and enjoy being a mother for the given time, and that is what will give you a lot of confidence, positivity and happiness. You know, life is a journey and you should write your own journey the way you want at the right time. Thank you so much.
I think a lot of mommies expecting here. I can feel butterflies in my stomach looking at you. And I have been associated with Mrs. Mom for the last 2 to 3 years. And it's not just an event, but it's also a very educative platform, all thanks to Dr. Shilpi. I'm sure all of us are following her and on her social media, where she makes really educative and really meaningful and really good content, where she promotes natural delivery very well, and over C-section. So I myself had a C-section and I know how painful it is. I know what I went through. So I got, I had a feeling where I think somebody stabbed my stomach 2,000 times after the baby was already out in my arms. But still, just having the baby out in my arms, feeding the baby, taking care of him, diverting my responsibility, trying to forget about the pain. So it's a very overwhelming journey, very overwhelming, and it's too much to handle suddenly with a bundle of joy in your hand and such a big responsibility, and when you're suffering in pain. So above all that, the way she promotes for natural delivery is really fabulous. So I am from a family where they eat non-vegetarian food, I think 3 times a day, 365 days a month. And I was like, I want my baby to be fat, so I'm going to eat. And then my baby was so outgrown that the normal delivery was not possible because of the size in my stomach. And that was one mistake I made, but by God's grace, everything is fine now. Very grateful to and grateful to God and all my doctors who helped me during my pregnancy. And but however, it was a huge lesson that I had, and this is the same lesson that I'm giving to all of you. Give utmost importance to yourself when you're pregnant, and don't bother about what the exterior world, what are the exterior world commitments that you have. Just, I think, travel with this internal, meaningful journey, and it happens only for 1.5 or 2 years in your life that you're pregnant with your first child or your second child finally put together. Otherwise, the rest of the life you have to be managing your external life mess that all of us have anyways. So focus on yourself, focus on your pregnancy exercises and all that. And Mrs. Mom is a very emotional event because you see so many expecting moms coming together, and this is the very first time it's happening in Bangalore, and I'm very happy to see such a huge turnout. I was telling Dr. Shilpi that doctor, you kept it out of the town and it is so far, and she's like, we're already full. Don't worry about it. And very nice to see the turn. I'm very happy to see the turn up of so many people. It's really difficult to be conducting such events. It's a lot of work and a lot of effort. I don't know how she manages it with so many deliveries and practicing, and she's like a superpower woman. And it's very overwhelming to be working so much. Sometimes there's nothing but sleep, there's nothing but rest in your calendar when you have so many responsibilities, but you're doing it so well. I think you're doing the work of 5 or 6 Shilpi Reddys alone. I don't know how you managed to do that really. And yes, so very happy to be here. I think Mrs. Mom is soon going to happen in Hyderabad as well. And it's going to be one of the best moms get together event. And the turnout in Hyderabad, because I think now it's the 4th year, right?
It's the 7th year.
7th year. I'm with her for almost 4 years, and I'm a new mom for 2.5 years and religiously with you. So yeah, I think the 7th year now, and in Hyderabad I can see thousands of moms actually whenever I went, especially in the last year. So I think all of you are having the right doctor and the right guidance with yourself, and please be a very updated mom, and also don't let people suggest you when you're having your delivery phase going on. There's so many suggestions which come in which have no medical basis. Don't do this, don't do that, don't eat that, don't sit like this, don't stand like that. So even I had that harassment happening with me. And the harassment happens by your own relatives. And then you don't know what to say then, you can't show them the door and say please leave. So just be careful of them, because there's so many illiterate suggestions that you get which have no medical science or medical basis. And you know, making your baby shower in very hot water, all that, don't do it. You know, just follow your doctor's advice, and only your doctor's advice. Putting all that sambrani, dua and all to your kid, you know. So many quack things that they do. Don't do all that, because if your child has any allergies, your child might choke. So whatever you do it very scientifically and only according to your doctor. And all thanks to doctors today, they're so friendly that they will pick up the phone and guide you. They're literally gods for us, they're literally mentors for us all the time. So be a very educated and very updated mom. Don't listen to anyone, just listen to your doctor and yourself. Okay, thank you so much. Lots and lots of love to all of you. Amazing to be here.